Hey there, what's up, guys? I am testing out live, but I have my laptop here. I guess I don't need it because I thought I couldn't read comments, but they pop up on my phone here. How are you guys tonight? Guess I'm gonna keep it simple. I have some honey butter chips here and a grapefruit beer. So this isn't my dinner. I was debating if I was going to film a mukbang today or not, but I have no idea whether I was going to film one or not. So I'm going to be snacking instead until Mark gets home, and then I'm sure we're just going to have like a late night eat. No, I haven't been watching Australian Survivor. I haven't been keeping up with that. But I know we have a couple people here watching that do watch Survivor. So Tyler, I know you are a fan as well. But I've only watched the American version of Survivor. I'm wondering if there's a way for me to watch myself on my computer, which looks like I can. No, no popcorn, just some honey butter chips from Trader Joe's. Should I flip my camera? Looks like I'm doing it the opposite way. What do you guys think? I am doing good, Dory. How are you? So if you guys just joined, I'm just having some grapefruit beer. Why are you crying? Alright, I'm gonna... Hey DBS, how are you? Okay, I'm rotating it. Let's see if this will do any good. No, that makes it seem... Well, I don't know what this lock feature is here. Clearly this is a trial run for myself. Sorry guys. Let's see. Alright, I'm not gonna mess around with it anymore. You would have to change... You would have to stop live to change it. Just my recommendation is just don't listen to whoever said that. They don't know what they're saying. People say mean things all the time, and it's horrible. I don't know if you can see my dog. Just hang out with me. We'll have a good time tonight. I don't really know what I'm going to be talking about. It's also if you guys have questions. I think the last time I'd done a hangout, there was only 2 people. Homemade sushi, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I was looking at the clock earlier, and I don't know if I could last. There we go. That's probably why you guys logged on, right? To see Hadu. He doesn't even know he's being streamed right now. I eventually will share some engagement photos, but we haven't decided to like make them public yet until we send out our save the dates. So those are going out very soon, and then I'm sure there'll be another video where we'll share some of them with you guys. I mean, in all honesty, like as time goes by, they are a lot more better than I originally felt about them. And I think part of it is just because, generally speaking, we're not that PDA. And so it's looking at photos where we're like gazing into each other's eyes and making kissy faces, it's just not our thing. Yeah, Heru is... I don't remember if Hachi was a Shiba Inu. But yeah, they look the same. So I remember when I watched that movie, it was pretty depressing. And then I think right after, like, I made sure I walked over and gave Hetty a nice big hug because it was quite sad. I wonder if I should move this closer to make it more interesting. I was very ill prepared, but I feel like I always go on live when I don't have anything else to do. I mean, I guess I have wedding stuff I could do, but it's not fun doing it by myself. Oh, Nikita, that's what he was. So if you guys have never had honey butter chips from Trader Joe's, definitely give it a try. I usually don't like sweet stuff, but this works out. But I guess it's sweet on sweet, so probably would have preferred a more hoppy beer right now than anything. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is small. I wonder, should I? The thing is, if I stop it, I don't even know how I would make it full screen. Yeah, I know. I tried flipping it earlier and then it was a hot mess. So if I end this video and then I flip it, I don't know if it'll do anything really. It took me about like 10 tries to do the thumbnail. Hetty's probably thinking, when am I going to feed him dinner? Which will be soon. Yeah, that's what he tends to do, just stares. I'm having it's a Hef, it's a grapefruit beer. I felt like it would have been too much to pop up a whole bottle of wine to myself, but it is Friday, and I need to kind of loosen up before I get into the weekend. That's a good question. I think Mark bought this at the liquor store down the street from us. So they carry a lot of beers there, and we had a friend that brought this over once for us. And after we discovered it, it's one of like a good beer to like cool off with. Cool, Guitar Girl, you're drinking with me. I love salt and vinegar chips. I used to not like it, but then I think as I was eating more and more pickled things, especially Korean food, like I love the combination of like the salt and the vinegar. Was it canned in Germany? Yeah, it said imported from Germany. Yeah, I was literally sitting on this couch for probably an hour and a half, like debating about what to do for a mukbang. I even thought about it like on my drive home from work, and just nothing clicked. And the last thing I wanted to do, and if this is kind of like an inside thing, is I didn't want to just do a mukbang for the sake of it. I've done a few of those, and they end up just being like, why did I bother? So then now I'm like on live instead. Hey Ethan, what's up? My fiance, her mom pickles a lot of vegetables. I would be down for that, Dora. You know what? I actually have signed up for a P.O. box, but in my area, they're all taken right now. And I'm on like a wait list for a P.O. box. So as soon as I have it available, I will make sure all of you guys know. Ethan, I love Survivor too. I know I started watching that show probably when I was in like 2001. That means I was probably sophomore in high school. It was a long time ago. So you guys just started tuning in. I'm just like hanging out right now. Probably trying to kill a good 30 minutes, hour. Hey Liz, how are you? I mean, I see your name all the time on my videos, so I don't know if I'm allowed to just call you Liz, but I just feel like I know you. Blood versus Water. Okay, that was more recent. Okay, 2004, 2001. Nice to meet you formally, Megan. Okay, so you probably started watching Survivor when I did. Hopefully you guys are all having a good Friday night. Had you heard something? I'm assuming you mean state, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. California. Ooh, favorite season of Survivor. I mean, there's two sets of Survivors to me. There's like the old school seasons, like back in the day, and then there's these newer ones. But I want to say I did enjoy. I think it was Second Chances, maybe, just because everyone was like really aggressive in their gameplay, which I really enjoyed. No one was kind of just like sitting around waiting for something to happen. Probably wasn't too thrilled with the ultimate outcome, but and the older seasons, I really liked probably the original season, just because it was so new. I mean, I was a real big nerd in high school and I actually made Survivor, and I pretended I was Jeff Probst, and people would come out like during lunchtime, and I would have like challenges for people to do, and then they would like vote out each other. It got kind of ugly near the end, actually. There's a lot of orange today in my video, it seems like. So yeah, if you guys just started tuning in, feel free to ask me questions. I know a couple of you guys probably have seen like Survivor videos. Some of you, I want to say the majority of you have probably watched my channel for like the mukbangs. So if you guys have any questions related to any of those, make sure you ask me in the comments. No, Liz, I've actually done this a few times, even though it looks very amateurish that my screen is this small, but I'm streaming from my phone. So I'm wondering if I should just bite the bullet, log out, and then just try to stream from my computer instead, but I'm not sure. Our dinner plans. Well, by the time he gets back, I'm sure we will have to eat somewhere that's open a lot later. I'm trying to avoid fast food, obviously, because I'm eating so healthy, right? So I'm actually craving soft tofu, and there's a soft tofu place not too far from here that is open quite late. So that's probably what we're going to be eating. He doesn't know it yet. He actually encouraged me to film a mukbang, but like I said earlier, I didn't have any ideas on what to do, so I never ended up filming anything. The upcoming season, it's kind of gimmicky, I think, but I'm sure the twist will go away after a few episodes. Oh yeah, Liz, I only filmed like one probably 4 or 5 months ago, and it was probably the last time that Mark had work late and I was bored and I decided to hop on live. You didn't miss much, so don't worry. Yeah, I feel like we should try harder to like film out and about. It's hard. I think part of it is also just like we want to just enjoy each other's company, and sometimes it's distracting having like a camera in your face. But I guess when I'm alone, I don't feel it as much. But obviously when I'm in Mark's company, like I want to make sure I'm engaged in the conversation with him. So it's kind of like defeats the purpose of us having like any quality alone time if we're spending it all the time like filming and talking. But they are tasty. I'd mentioned like my drink's kind of sweet, so this is sweet. So sweet on sweet's not the best combination, but I'll take it. I'm much more of a savory person. So maybe as I do more of these lives, I'll get used to it. I'll probably have a better filming angle. It's weird. I could see myself here, and then I have my laptop that's facing me, so I also see myself here as well. Um, every time I filmed at a restaurant so far, I've been approached. I haven't had, nerve isn't the right word, but I haven't had the guts, I guess, to say, hey, I film mukbangs. Can I film something at your guys' restaurant? I'm also small beans compared to all of the other people that are doing mukbangs out there. So I feel like it's a harder sell for me to say, hey, I'm going to be good for your business. But it is something that I eventually want to do more of. I've enjoyed the few that I've done so far. So we will see. Thanks, DBS, for the encouragement. Oh yeah, thanks for the 2K. Congrats. I mean, kind of came out of nowhere, and it was really just because of one video that made it skyrocket. So I'm doing my best to keep the momentum. Colin, no, I would not eat a diarrhea flavored chip. Very interesting question. I even had a hard time. What are those the Jelly Belly beans? The one that has like the poop flavored ones, the grass, the Windex, all that. Like we've played that game, and I didn't enjoy it, so I can't imagine like willingly trying a diarrhea flavored chip. I don't think Mark's gonna be coming on tonight, just because by the time he gets here, we're gonna head out and eat something. Welcome back, Mario. Yes, Bean Boozled, that's what it's called. I mean, would any of you guys eat that? I don't know why. One time, I think it was about a year ago, one time Mark and one of my friends decided to try some of Hedu's dog food. And I thought that was really strange. And then I don't know how I got convinced, but then I ended up eating it. It wasn't bad, but it started out tasting like nothing. And then at the very last second, it tasted like whatever flavor it was. So I think it was salmon. Hey, Yaki, Snacky, welcome. Mario, what games have I played? Oh, so me and Mario go way back. I played 1, 2, 3, New Super Mario World. And then I skipped the N64 one. And then I think I played the one that was on the Wii, and then I have the one that's on the Wii U. It's a hodgepodge of all the different Marios, I guess. I didn't play every single one of them. Hey, happy vloggers. Cheers. Be safe. Have fun. Oh, okay. I didn't know you guys knew each other. What's my talent? That's hard to say. I can't do any of my talents here right now, right this second. I can hold objects underneath my lower lip, but I also feel like I've met a few people that can do that. I don't really have anything around here that I could test that out with, so maybe you guys will see that in a future video. I think I can do a lot better than eating chips. I was in an Uber recently, and the driver kept asking me to tell him a joke, and I felt very unprepared. So now I feel like I need to have an arsenal of jokes so that when people ask me to tell a joke, I have something on deck. You know what? I never got into SpongeBob. That just never was my thing. Indonesian mee goreng noodles. I'm really curious about those because I've been seeing a lot of people eat them. I still have a package of the ×2 spicy noodles. And actually, that was one thing that I almost ate, but then I just didn't want to ruin my Saturday. But I do want to try those noodles. Have you had them? No, I've never heard of Total Drama. Though I know some people who are very dramatic. Yeah, I don't know if the ×2 spicy ramen is for everyone. I thought I could handle spicy, generally speaking, but after having just a bite of it and feeling like I was dying, I don't think I could do it. Hey Lisa, what's up? Ooh, what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me? Um, well, I guess when I was a lot younger, I carpooled with my neighbor, and I had a accident in the back seat of the car, and the drive home, people were um, smelling something, and obviously it was me. And then I just remember running home, and I don't think I cried, but I just remember not facing my neighbor for a little while. So that's probably one of my most embarrassing moments. I'm sure I have many. I think I've always been in those why me situations. I just can't think of any more off the top of my head. Thanks, Lisa. I really appreciate it. I try. I mean, it's fun making videos. It's not something that I thought I would ever do, but now I feel like it's just another way for me to share and be creative. If I had $1 million right now, I would actually probably help pay for some of the things for my wedding. Yeah, that's kind of boring. I guess the other part would be investing in it. I'm clearly not that adventurous with my money, I guess. Salad is probably a healthier option than chips, so I'm not going to hate on that. I don't think I started getting into salads until I was maybe in high school. That's before I discovered that salad even had like dressing on it. So I have to wipe my glasses. So my eyelashes are pretty long. So in some of my videos, you guys might notice like I always have to like clean my glasses or like adjust them. It's because my eyelashes touch the lens of my glasses, and so it gets foggy quite frequently. You know what? It's a lot easier when people are talking to you back. I think it's difficult when you're sitting there and you're trying to think of conversations because it's kind of unnatural if you really think about it. So that's why, you know, having Mark here has helped me navigate like, okay, well, how do I do it when I'm by myself? So just having an audience, it just makes a huge difference. I don't think I'm good at arm wrestling. I haven't done it in a while. And no, I haven't heard of Ghost Adventures. I am drinking, Lisa, a Hef. It is a grapefruit beer imported from Germany. And Mark is away at work right now, but he'll be back soon. And that's the reason why I'm not eating like a lot of food, because I anticipate having dinner with him when he's back. Say silk 10 times. I just said that in my head. I don't know what you were trying to get me to say. I'm not going to fall for it. They drink milk. And no, I am not high. And I wouldn't recommend you getting high either. Yeah, I mean, I try, Lisa. But you probably, I mean, you saw that I ate this bowl of chips and I had a string cheese. It's only, oh, I mean, when I looked at the clock right before I started this, it was around 7:20. So you guys have been keeping me company that before I know it, he'll be home. Oh. So is it because you're just thinking about the word silk over and over that you think of the word milk, and then you forget that cows don't really drink milk, they drink water? That's clever. I've never played Minecraft. That was probably past my age group of playing it. Yeah, do you do YouTube Live, Lisa? This is probably my second or third one that I've ever done. But it's nice talking to the people that watch my videos, just because a lot of times it's just kind of a one-way exchange when people just leave comments. Let's see. No, not Minecraft. Roblox, that sounds familiar, but I haven't played that either. I played Call of Duty a few times, but I've never actively bought the game. It was always like playing it because my nephew had it. You know what? I used to say that. I guess I'm lying if I said I was shy, but I was definitely shyer before I started making these videos, and then now I just feel like in general I don't. It helps me be less shy, I guess. So if you ever do it, let me know. I'll definitely watch you. DBS, I hope you can find a restaurant that serves bun sale, and it's you're pretty close. I think bun is BANH, but I don't know if you've watched my bun sale video, but I definitely want to do that mukbang again. It was one of the ones I really enjoyed. How many kids do I want? Well, right now, 0. In the future, I don't know yet, to be honest. You know how some people have like a plan as it relates to kids? I don't really have that. We have space for them, but I don't know if I'm ready, I guess. Yes, you have a good memory. So yeah, you definitely watched that video. What do you live stream, Mario? Oh yeah, I would love watching that, Lisa. Yeah, when I first started this channel, actually, this was before YouTube. I would go on Facebook Live and I would film myself cooking dinner, and it ended up becoming very. It was a lot of work, but it was fun because you kind of felt like you had your own cooking show and your own live audience, and so there would be times where I would have people tuning in, asking questions about food, and I don't know. At some point, I thought I would end up being on TV to do like cooking shows. That never panned out. So this is kind of my way of like still getting a taste of that. Yeah, there was a huge phase where I was really into Mario Kart, but then that quickly fizzled out. I have the Mario Kart that's on Wii U, so I'm guessing that's Mario Kart 8. I've heard of it, but I don't know what platform it's on. I don't know how many times I adjust my glasses in these videos. What kind of boba do I drink? So you know what? Like when boba first came out, I didn't really care for boba too much. Um, but now I love like adding the boba in there. So I usually get like peach, mango, strawberry types of drinks with boba. We recently went to NorCal, and there was a boba place up there that had like this custard in it, and the custard was amazing. Like it doesn't look appetizing, but then as soon as I drank it, I was just like, oh, I want more, I want more. So I actually didn't order the custard to start out with. It was Mark that did, and I drank a little bit of his, and I was like, oh, like I want to get it. And so since we were in NorCal, he was like, oh, well, why don't you order it? And so I went back to the cashier. I tried ordering it, and they said they ran out for the day. And so ever since then, I've kind of been on this crusade to like find that custard, but I haven't had any luck yet. So if you guys know any place that has it, it's different from the egg pudding. I don't think it's egg pudding. These are like it's something different. That's a lot more sugary and sweet. Oh, Taro's good. I definitely prefer Mario, and we are not married yet, but coming soon, very soon. That's actually what's been taking up a lot of our time is wedding planning stuff. So just around the corner. I'm not sure what share tea is, so you can let me know what that is. They tried to give him a redemption edit recently, but I wasn't buying it. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Oh, I killed all those chips. I think I'm going to eat a lot later. Yeah, rest in peace, chips. In my belly for now. So we're probably gonna have to go out and get dinner. I don't think I am in a condition to like want to cook at this point. So we're probably gonna hit up a place that's gonna be open a little bit later. I will definitely look it up, Liz. Thanks for the recommendation. I feel like I might have gone to Boba Time, but I'm not sure. There might be one in Fullerton. It's gonna be early next year. That's what we're shooting for. I've never seen one. I must be living under a rock. I guess I could pivot this a little bit more. I just was wondering if you guys are getting annoyed at this monitor like being reflected in my glasses. Survivor 35, I'm kind of about it, but we'll see. I'll probably get into it once it rolls around. A vlog on my wedding day, maybe, but if we end up getting a videographer, which is one of the things that we're not sure about, I think they would be sufficient at vlogging the day for us. Leave it up to the professionals, right? It might be fun for me to just leave my phone out and stream it, but I don't know how Mark would feel about that, so we won't tell him. He likes to avoid eating with his hands. He just has this thing where he doesn't want to get it messy. It's not like he can't, it's just he prefers not to. So there's very few foods that... Hey, he's just sleeping very cute right now. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. His like chin is like resting on a pillow. It's really cute. Yeah, so if he can avoid eating with his hands, he'll do it. So one of the foods that he can eat a lot faster than me is hamburgers, just because he doesn't want to like hold on to it for too long. How old am I? I am in my... Well, you know what? I'll let you guess. That might be more fun. Show us his chin. There you go. See, I wasn't lying. Yeah, I'm a little bit more than that, Lisa. So I already like you so much. There we go. $14,099 old. I don't know if they have the technology for me to live that long. I don't know if I would. Yeah, that's a long time. Oh, then Lisa, we're in the same age bracket. No worries here. A couple of weeks ago, I went to an event and I was sitting at a table with a bunch of early 20-year-olds. And yeah, it was like one of the first times where I felt like the old guy at the table. But I held my own. They laughed at all my jokes. Felt like I was life the party. So age is just a number, right? Dirty 30. Trying to remember what I did for mine. It was fun though. Oh no, DBS. You had to go there. It's not doing too well. We've probably could have upkept it a little bit better, so don't tell anyone. 20 push-ups. I think we're crossing a line now. I can do 20 push-ups. I'll tell you that much. I don't need to prove it, but I can. I just don't know if it's a good idea right now. I think I need to do a couple more of these lives before I get really... Sorry, my app just decided to quit. So I should be back. My face was frozen. I did not go off to the side and do push-ups. Okay, good. It looks like we're on live. So Casey, we have a chosen venue. I guess we kind of left people hanging. We never told anyone where, but I guess for privacy reasons, we probably won't reveal it, but you'll probably see pictures of it afterwards. It's a nice venue though. We really enjoyed where we landed with it. It's totally our style. And we hope that we throw a good party. That's what we really want from the wedding. And it's a memorable day for the both of us. Our star jumps when I just imagine like all of your arms go like this and your legs go wide out like that. Is that what a star jump is? I haven't been to the gym all week, so I mean I probably could benefit in doing some exercises. But not right now. I mean, I don't think this is what my channel is about. Casey, I don't think I've ever seen you on this channel. Do you watch the mukbangs or did you watch other things on here? I think I have a good grasp when I've seen names. So, you know, I love my viewers just as much as if they never commented on anything before. Just the mere fact that you're watching means a lot to me. Do I see you, like as in right now or in the comments? I feel like your name is more familiar than the profile picture. So I'm sorry if we've interacted and I don't recall exactly. I can see why your name is called the Creeper. I am not going to do either. That's kind of scary. Luckily, Harry will protect me. Well, I haven't seen you, so does that solidify that? Have you commented on my videos or anything like that before? I know I've seen Mario and I've seen DBS and Liz. Well, I'm glad you decided to hang out with me, Casey, tonight. Hopefully your Friday's going well. I know I don't have much going on right now, but actually you guys are making this a lot of fun for me, so I will be right back because I need to turn on the air right now. So give me like 2 seconds. Ooh, I'm back. Um, which ones have you liked? I'm just curious. And I'm looking out my window, but I don't see anything. So yeah, I'll probably not keep this video posted. I'll just private it. I think he's just messing around, Liz. So did you enjoy it, Casey? Well, I imagine if you said it blew your mind, unless you were just commenting on the video itself. Yeah, I can't believe how many calories are in that burger. So definitely after eating one of them, I felt like, well, I'm gonna have to go to the gym for like the rest of the week. I haven't gotten fit, or we haven't gotten fit for what we're gonna be wearing for our wedding. So kind of have to be conscious of that because I'm sure that should be coming up soon according to our little checklist. Um, so I'm kind of anxious about that because once we get fitted, it's like you don't want to have to alter it again. Either getting too big or too small, I guess. I mean, I would prefer getting smaller, but I don't know if that's going to happen with, continuing doing these mukbangs. But in actuality, I only film once a week, so it's not that bad. Right before, one of the things I was thinking about doing was 100 chicken nugget challenge in 10 minutes. But again, I have a whole weekend ahead of me, and I just was like, I don't know if I want to like commit to something like that. No worries, Lisa. And thank you for thinking we are the shit. Do some acting, I'll donate if you're good. I'm not really much of an actor, I just like to be myself. I don't think you were going to donate to me either way, so I'm not going to fall for it. You were the one that told me about the cows drinking milk, so I'm not going to fall for it. We're probably thinking of Asia, Liz, somewhere around there. Do 4 push-ups and I'll donate. I don't need to do that yet, so I'm good. And PO box. Oh, I'm on a waiting list for a PO box, so I'm not quite able to put that out there yet. I could get a bigger one, but then when I started looking, I've never looked into a PO box before until I started this channel. But when I looked into the other sizes, they were like really big and could probably cost more than what I would like to spend on it. So I'm on a waiting list for like a tiny one. I mean, I guess if I have to wait too long, I might just end up seeing if another post office has some PO boxes available. You're really adamant about the push-ups. So there's 9 of you guys watching out there. I think I'm talking to about 5 of you, so I'm just curious who those other 4 are. I live in California, not too far from Disneyland. Oh, you don't want to hear me sing. I think people may unsubscribe from me like right away. I'm trying to retain, subscribers, not lose them. I do sing quite frequently though. Obviously that's something that Mark gets to enjoy quite a bit. Yeah, the weather's always nice out here. We don't complain. I mean, I guess we make up for it in other ways, like extremely insane housing costs. Oh, I had no idea that you moved. I thought you were still somewhat local, Liz. Well, happy moving. Hopefully, it wasn't a huge pain. I think the other day, me and my coworkers were talking about how much of a hassle moving is sometimes, and I hate moving. But it actually rained 2 days in a row. One day it was like cats and dog raining, and then the next day it was scattered showers. But it was very humid and muggy. Just wasn't a pleasant last few days, but now everything's fine. I'll save a house tour for another video probably. I mean, you guys got the gist of it. I'm in my living room, kitchen's that way. I feel like a flight attendant. Dining room that way, all the bedrooms over there. Oh, look. Look who I found. Haiti, come here. Just real quick. Oh, look. Ooh. Are you hungry? Okay, I'll let you go. I know I will miss Pomona for the yummy foods nearby, but Fresno is pretty cool minus the hot weather and poor air quality. Ugh. Poor air quality is not fun. Hey Samantha, what's up? Can I pat it? My dog, he usually doesn't like to get pet, actually. Hey, come here. Let me grab a treat so that you guys can see him real quick. So these are his cheddar flavor training treats for dogs. He's turning 8 this year. Okay, up, sit. Okay, he knows how to wave. Can you wave? Very good. Head you down. Hey, down. Good boy. Head you stay. Stay. Okay. Head you sit. All right. Head you up. 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 Good boy. Head you turn. See, so he's very food motivated, just like me. I don't know if my dog can dab though. We haven't taught him that. Let's do a shot. That sounds good. All right. I think the rest of the tricks he knows is not conducive to like being on the couch. Hey, down, down, down. Hey, down. Stay. Okay. Good boy. All right, that's all you get for now. You know, once he starts getting the treats, it's like hard to stop giving it to him, but he knows all the tricks. Hey, get back up here. He is turning 8 this year. High five. Hey, high five. It's because I don't have a treat in my hand, but watch. I'm going to do the same exact thing, and then he's going to do it. I have not seen A Dog's Purpose. I'm kind of scared to watch it because I think I might bawl watching that. Hey, high five. High five. High five. Dab is, you know what? I don't know if it's a dance. I just know it's like this thing where people go like that. I think. Not sure. Yeah, then I don't think I could watch it then. Hachi was pretty pulled at the heartstrings. Yeah, that's right. They need to make more like happy, fun dog movies. That's what's missing in this world. He is working a little late today. So the whole, I was telling everyone very early on that I just decided to hop on live because I didn't have anything to do. And I was thinking about filming a mukbang, but I decided not to. So I'm just going to wait till he gets home, and then we're probably just going to go grab like a late night dinner. I probably need to think of some suggestions so that there's no Sometimes we have those conversations on where we should eat, and he's usually really nice about letting me pick because he knows my mood will be impacted if we go somewhere and I'm not happy about it. So I have a few contenders on what I want to eat. No, we're not in Alhambra. We're like more Orange County area. Yeah, Doge is a Shiba Inu if I remember correctly. You know what? Go ahead and still suggest a place. I know we probably won't go there tonight, but I never really go out that direction to begin with. So if there's a really good place, I'd love to hear it. Ooh, firecracker tofu sounds good. I love hot pot. Actually, that's something that I was craving a week ago. I don't know if the craving's still there because it's been so hot lately, but there's this place that opened up in this area recently, and they say it's like all you can eat shabu. So I want to try that out at some point. I've heard of both of those places. I haven't been to either though. Actually, Little Sheep. If is it a chain one? Because I want to say I've been to a Little Sheep in Irvine. Well, then maybe we may eat shabu when we are in Tokyo. And Jomar J, yeah, I notice you. What's up? I probably butchered your name, but thanks for tuning in. I see. So the one in Irvine, I'm not even sure what kind of style it is. I'm not, I guess, a hot pot connoisseur, but there hasn't been a hot pot that I haven't liked yet. Wow, time flies. It's already been an hour. My hand smells like Hetty's treat. Well, short of saying hello multiple times, Jomar J, I do notice you. Your comments are right there. Jazz Cat is more modern Japanese, I see. Ooh, I wonder if any of those hot pot places would be open late. You know what? I wanted hot pot recently. That's what I remember. There was a shabu place that I wanted to go to in this area that we don't go to frequently anymore. But the day that we were there, they were only open for dinner, and we were in that area around noon, so we had to go somewhere else. Me personally, I am not thinking about another dog, but Mark is well ahead in picking out Hetty's future brother. So sooner or later, you will probably see 2 dogs running around here. Yes, it's like horrible. You know what? Thank you for even reminding me that I was craving it, because I totally had forgotten that I wanted to eat that last week. Have you really? I haven't seen you comment, so I'm so glad to see you tune in for this live, Jomar J. Jomar J. Am I saying that right? A Maltese and Jack Russell. Oh, that sounds cute. I want to adopt a German Shepherd. Yes, you were a blessing. Well, then since you guys have been here since the beginning, I hope that you could tell that there's been some improvement. I know it's been a year, but I feel like I'm more comfortable on camera now, so this is fun to get a chat with you guys. Last question, you can ask me all the questions you want, don't mind. I have not, neither of us have gone to 626 Night Market, but we've gone to the night market when they moved it here in Orange County. So I don't think it's as big as the one out in 626. We're very much in the orange bubble, orange curtain, whatever we call it. Like, it's hard for us to venture outside of the Orange County area. But I always get reminded when we go out and we eat somewhere out there that we're missing out on a lot of food. Yeah, everything there was tasty when I did go to the night market here in Orange County, at least. Mario, go ahead and ask your question. Most of the time it's been commands that you've been giving me, so I don't know if you'll actually ask me a question. I haven't been to Manila before, no. Last dates are August 11th and 13th. If we do go, then we have to go next weekend already. Of course not. I wouldn't want anyone to harm themselves. Have I tried Filipino food like adobo and sinigang? Well, I haven't. I've tried adobo at one point, but I can't remember the flavor in it, really. And then as far as sinigang, I think, is that the really sour soup? I've only heard of it. That's actually also on my list of foods to eat soon. Yeah, halo halo, I haven't. The first time I had it was with Jollibee, and I totally did not eat it right. And if you guys go to that Jollibee video, a bunch of them say the same things. Mari, I don't think you should joke around like that. I think it's making people feel uncomfortable. I'm new to this, so I appreciate the offer, Sam. Or I don't know if you like going by Sam or not. There are no Chow Kings in this area, so it's like hard for me to check those out. No, I'm not Chinese. Yeah, I think people had suggested me trying Chow King, but then when I looked it up in my phone, there was none in this area. Yeah, I made the same assumption earlier when I called Elizabeth Liz. I don't know why I like to nickname people without realizing that they might not like it. So people usually call me Samantha or Sammy. Both very cool names still. We're probably gonna get soft tofu. If that's kind of what I'm craving right now. Soft tofu with white rice and all the side dishes. That just sounds delicious right now. Yes, I am in a relationship right now. I wonder if I can make this chat screen bigger. Oh, I totally can. Mario, let's go back and talk about Survivor instead. Yeah, I think Mark has the giggles and it just kind of resonates throughout the entire video. Yeah, it took a while for me to get him to come on, but once he did, it just was, there's no going back now. Yes, he is Korean. And yes, Mario, let's talk about Survivor. I probably will need to make some of those videos soon. We've been together for 11 and a half years. How do you keep your relationship? There's a lot of understanding, compromise, talking, good food. Yeah, it's not easy for everyone. I don't think so. I mean, at least in my opinion. So you definitely have to work at it. But as long as you're willing to put in the effort, I think that's a huge factor in it. Survivor out loud 30 times first? That's, I don't think I can follow through with that. I thought you were going to ask me questions. So I don't know if it's a Korean thing or if it's the Mark thing that he doesn't like to eat with his hands. So has anyone been doing anything fun this summer? Yeah, I think it just depends on whether you like to use your hands or not. Do I play sports like volleyball or basketball? You know what? I'm not that athletic. I think the best sport I'm at is competitive eating, if that's considered something. I just put the word competitive in front of it, and then all of a sudden it's a sport. But I wish I was more athletic, though. I mean, I could dribble a basketball. I could hit a ball over a net. I just wouldn't call myself super athletic. Yeah, San Francisco. I love visiting that place. All I do when I go up there is eat. I have like my go-to spots. So if you need recommendations, let me know. Yeah, I love it there. Hey, Fluffy, what's up? How are you? We stayed in a hotel in Union Square area. I forget the name of it though. Have I tried Chowders on Pier 39? I've definitely tried Chowders up there. I just don't recall where at exactly. Fluffy, I need a tutorial on how to make my screen full screen because everyone's seeing like these black blocks on the left and right side of my face and I haven't figured out how to make it full screen. I think I figured it out last time, but now I'm too deep into it to kind of like regroup. See you later, Mario. Yeah, I'm on my phone. I mean, I could use my laptop. pulled out my laptop initially. I wonder how much battery life I have in. I only have 25 left on this thing here, so. It is upright, it's portrait. And I did landscape earlier, but all it ended up doing was it still kept the same whatchamacallit, but then I was the other direction. So it didn't work out for me. I tried full screen and I only made myself go sideways. Yep, that was my dilemma too. Yeah, my Instagram is... I'll just type it in the chat here. It's just a lot of food pictures, some Hangout pictures, and then pictures of me and Mark. So you've been thoroughly warned on what you're getting yourself into if you follow me on Instagram. I have an Android. I've never had any Apple phones or computers or anything. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Note 8, yes. I have a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Am I buffering? I feel like I'm still moving. Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. It might have been a little lag. I want to say this YouTube Live has been more successful than I originally thought. Especially for it being unplanned. I will hold you to that, Jomar. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I will figure it out next time. But I appreciate you trying. Hey, he's sniffing around here. He's probably looking for something. Oh. Who's that? What I'll end up doing is when I sign off today, I'll probably just start another one to see if I can figure it out. I am probably older than you, Jomar. And yeah, let me give you a better shot of it. So yep, that's our back display there. All of that was Mark's vision. So he made that come to life. There's a picture of us right there. And then I think that's a giraffe. And then this is some other animal. And then you just kind of fill in the little boxes. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, it definitely fills up the wall space. I mean, we have artwork in other areas of our house, but at least with that, it helps break up the space a little bit more. Um, I don't even remember which video we talked about that in. I am in my early 30s. Hopefully I don't look like it. Yeah, I think I'm still okay. I still get carded here and there. Probably not every time. I wish it was every time, but you can't fight it. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have revealed my age. I still want to be hip and young and cool, especially on YouTube, right? I don't think there was a video where we talked about where we met. Just a little bit more, and you're on the money, Jomar. Not quite. Are you in the Philippines right now, Jomar? Did you have dinner yet? Or if you did, what did you have? Might give me some ideas. Let's see. Sorry for my fat finger. I'm just making sure my phone won't die. I had string cheese too. Yeah, 30. There's 30 is like the new 21. Just see his hind leg. Wow, pizza has vegan pizza. I didn't know that. Mark had vegan pizza from this place called Z Pizza once, and he absolutely loved it. What time is it right now over there? Yeah, I guess I made that more complicated than it needed to be, right? No gluten or carbs. Yeah. Right before our engagement shoot, those were a few rough days or weeks, not days. It felt like months. Oh, I've never heard of caldretta before. I'm probably not saying that right. No, I'm not Japanese. Actually, a lot of people have never guessed that I was Japanese because I don't think I look Japanese at all. I'm Vietnamese. I'm gonna Google caldretta right now. Yeah, Vietnamese. Caldretta. This is so interactive. I love it. It's a goat meat stew from the Philippines. Can't say I've had goat. I have no idea if I would like the taste of goat. Sometimes I'm like hit or miss if I like lamb or not. No, I'm frozen for you, Fluffy. I will move. Sometimes I'm very still. Like that. Do you still find my mukbangs enjoyable to watch, even though I do eat meat and dairy? I'm just curious. Oh, have you heard a dog? Yeah, this is fun because I actually get to talk to you guys in real time. Fluffy, my dog is called a Shiba Inu, so he's a Japanese breed of dog. Very smart. Very cool. Ninja Boogie 05. I'll look out for you. Yeah, you missed his little. He did a little show for everyone earlier. Maybe we'll do it again later. He's very treat motivated, so I have some treats here. But he's preoccupied. He's playing guard dog for me right now. Fluffy, I've been really enjoying your little sneak preview. Oh, he's going crazy. Your sneak preview videos before you actually post your mukbangs. Those are very creative. Kind of gives me like a anticipation to watch it. You know what? If he did, he was really quiet, but usually the garage door slams a little bit so he could hear. But I'm going to look outside, see what Hades looking at. Oh, yeah, there's just the neighbors out there. Oh, this seems more comfortable, actually. I feel like I'm posing right now. Well, Fluffy, you gave birth to her, so her existence is still in your hands. Yeah, right? I'm like so ready to go out right now. Like I didn't even change into like my housewear yet because I was ready to like drive out and get some food or something, but clearly that didn't happen. But I'm not regretting where this night is going. Pomeranians are super cute. I love Pomeranians. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of antsy to go out. Fridays are a big deal, I think, once you're in your 30s. You know what? I'm not that hungry. I think I might have plateaued or passed that phase, but I'm still going to eat later, so don't you guys worry. Yeah, I have a couple people that it's usually one off, like they'll make a hate comment or say something very rude, but unless there's like a witty response I could give back, I'll just ignore it or delete the comment. Oldest souls here. I love that there's a wide range of ages in here. Yeah, Fluffy, like sometimes you have to do that, you know, bye Felicia to them because if you let it like sit there, sometimes for me, like I'll go back and read the same hate comment again, and it's just like you're just like abusing yourself by reading it. So sometimes it's better just to like wipe it out altogether. The battery life on this phone is something else. It hasn't even done that like I'm about to die alert. Fluffy, I have a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Actually, I'm really happy with the camera on this phone, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to get it, because I was using my DSLR, or it's not even a DSLR, but it's almost like the size of one, and that's what I use to film my mukbangs. But it started getting very inconvenient to take it out to places to help like film the B-roll footage when I like pick up food. So I was like, I want a phone that I can do that. So this phone, actually, you probably couldn't even tell the difference on my mukbangs that I do post, whether I'm using my phone or my camera. Yeah, I love this the screen itself. It's great. Well, there's different ways to say "I love you" in Vietnamese, and it can't even think of. It also relates to like if it's a man or woman, woman man, man man, woman woman, whatever pronouns you want to use. Um, but the connecting word is ew. It sounds like ew, like eat, like gross, but it doesn't mean that. It means love. I had no idea that there was a recall on that. If any of you guys have not seen Fluffy's videos, make sure you guys click on her username and go over to her channel and subscribe. She also posts a lot of mukbangs as well. She cooks on her, so it's a step up than what I'm doing here. Oh, well, yeah. If it's that phone, then I definitely have heard of the blowing up phone. Yeah, cookbongs like Tien. I've gotten to meet up with him a few times. He is exactly like what you see on his YouTube channel, which I appreciate. Well, I mean, it's still cooking. People can surprisingly mess that up still. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, be a hater or anything, but there's been occasions where I just feel like I'm watching someone, but I'm not watching them. I'm watching a character of them, and that's like harder for me to like get through. That's just my own personal preference, and clearly it's working for them because they are very successful and whatnot. But I think it's a lot of work to have to be someone else or like a extreme version of yourself and then eat and enjoy food. Like I just prefer people that are a little bit more chill or relaxed about their personality on camera, but that's just my own thing. You should have been jealous that he met me, Fluffy. Yes, no hate, just opinion. Love that. You really are an old soul. Very wise. Jomar, if you have to leave, I'm not trying to make you leave, but if you have to leave, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I won't be hurt by it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many sweet mukbangers that I subscribe to. I wonder how the lighting is. So the other day I was at a meeting and they were displaying they were recording the meeting that I was at, and so I was in the front row, second seat or whatever, second row, and it totally the camera was like shining it right on like the back of my head, and the way I combed my hair that day, there's this huge like bald spot, and I was just like, you could see me in the camera up front or the screen that I was trying to like fix it because I didn't. It was very glaring. Like there's just this patch of black and then this small little like area that was like white. I think I prefer the taste of white chocolate, but generally speaking, I would eat dark chocolate more frequently just because it's supposed to be healthier. I guess I should just, even though this is pretty much empty, I should just leave things in front of me so it's more visually interesting, right? Now I'm kind of craving fondue. Oh, that's easy for me. I'm totally a cheese guy. I could eat cheese all day. Actually, that's probably what I should have done is I have some brie in the fridge. I should have ate it with some of my crackers. That would have been good. There are tons of places in Orange County. Tons. Can you type your username in Insta? Why, we'll do it again just for you. I probably should have a more clever Instagram name, but I kind of just went with this. Hey Tiffany, I recognize you. Thank you for checking in and appreciate your nice compliment. When am I going to show us our photo shoot pictures? I will save that for a different mukbang or a different video. Eventually, I think one thing we wanted to do was wait until our save the dates got out before we started sharing those. Yeah, I mean that week and a half that we had to wait, we were really anxious about seeing the photos, but they turned out a lot better than what we had imagined in our heads, so we're happy about it. Okay, I lied. There's probably still this much left in here. Oh, I was thinking about Indian food today too. Kayla, does she have her own username? Well, if she's right there, tell her I said hi and thank you for watching. Yes, my parents adore him. I love vegetable samosa. That's really good. I will say hi to her anytime I am on here and you are logged in. I think the name Kayla is very pretty. Good luck. Win. And let me know if you win or not. I support you either way. Championship game is a big deal. I don't think I've ever been in a championship anything except for I was in a championship for the spelling bee for this county. So I think I was in 8th grade and I placed ninth in the county. But I think only the first place person in the county gets to go to the Scripps spelling bee, which is probably what you guys have seen on TV. Sana Manalo Kayo. Does that mean good luck? Hope you guys win. I think you could start seeing the sweat on my forehead. I will get the MVP award. Yep, it's a big deal. I've always been a runner-up. Well, that is so exciting. So I was eating snacks, Tiffany, but that was about, I guess it's almost been 2 hours, I guess, since I've been on here. So I snacked for the first 30 minutes. There were honey butter chips in here, but I'm trying not to eat so much because I'm waiting for Mark to get out of work and then we're going to get dinner. So I only have had this beer and some chips and some string cheese I had a little bit earlier too. Check my phone, make sure. Very cool. See you later, Jomar. Good luck. We will have a great time at dinner. I'm going to probably be talking about this chat room with him for the first 20 minutes of it. I'm a little concerned that he might have eaten, but where he's at, he might not have eaten. Either case, if he did eat or not, there's a McDonald's down the street, so that'll be my plan B. All this talk about cheese, I want to eat the cheese that I have in my fridge, but I probably shouldn't eat it right now. Yeah, definitely LA, San Fernando Valley area. I never go out to SFV. I didn't even know people call it that. My friend's out from there, but we've only visited her once because it was so far. For Orange County standards, it's pretty far. I haven't been to the Little Saigon night market. My parents went about 2 years ago. They're much more hip than I am. But they really enjoyed it. I've only been to the night market at the Orange County Fair grounds. Is it going on tonight? That might be fun to go to. Yeah, we went to LA last weekend, and I think I talked about it in the mukbang. Like, it was just so far on our drive back because of the traffic. It's basically like the 626 night market, but there's one in the Little Saigon area, which is more heavily populated, like with Vietnamese businesses. So they do something similar with all of the food stands and vendors. Ooh, lobster tail sounds good. I really, yeah, like even tonight, I might be craving like going to an all you can eat like China buffet. That sounds really good right now. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. There's actually sometimes it's overwhelming with so many different things that you could do, but you only have like so much time and resources to be able to do things. One thing that I keep seeing on my Instagram feed that everyone's been doing is the Museum of like Ice Cream. And I think it's going away soon, but I'm not sure. And it might be heading towards Liz's area soon. I've tried honey mee, it's really good. I didn't really understand what fresh milk was until I ate it, and then I was like, yeah, this is definitely what fresh milk tastes like. There's a The first time I had it was right after we ate Korean barbecue, and so eating Korean barbecue sometimes can be very like oily and greasy. But then the honey mee was like the perfect dessert to have afterwards. Like it kind of made you get rid of that taste that you have in your mouth after eating something pretty heavy. I love crab rangoons. Those are like my favorite. I could eat those all. And I think that's why I want to go to a China buffet so I can get an unlimited supply of those. You guys are making me hungry. You're supposed to distract me. This is what the whole point of this chat is for. To make me forget that I'm hungry. 11 p.m. I mean, we could still make it out there if we really want to. It's called Ice Cream Museum, not Ice Cream Mountain. But you know, if there's really an Ice Cream Mountain, I totally want to go there. Yeah, the last time, like I said, when we were preparing our engagement photos or like the photo shoot, we were eating Chinese food one day, and I remember feeling so sad that I had to like divvy up half of it into Tupperware so I wouldn't eat the entire thing. Because if it was all right there, I would totally eat all of it. I was gonna say Samantha is definitely not old. This is fun. Hopefully you guys have some kind of snack or drink as you're watching me talk out loud. Ooh, mama noodles. I totally grew up on those. Do you add an egg to it? You have to add an egg. I always have to add an egg to that. You're back. I mean, it's not that I'm not happy you're back, but don't you have a volleyball tournament to get to? Or championship? In the tub? Make sure you don't drop any electronics in the bathtub. That could be very bad news. Oh no, if you were totally nearby, I would totally, give you an egg. If it's in the kitchen, it's fair game. I will make sure I tell Mark that you said hello. Waiting for your Uber. I know how that goes. I used Uber quite a bit last weekend. I mean, I'm honored that you would watch me in such a precarious position, Fluffy. Yes, I'm telling people, or not him, I'm just telling him that people are watching their videos because of him. He has such a star quality that I cannot compete with. My favorite show is probably Survivor, but since it's not on all the time, it fluctuates. Like, I like watching MasterChef. I'm watching Big Brother right now, and I watch Korean dramas, so I mean, it's kind of all over the place in terms of what I like to watch. Oh, the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix is funny too. That's sweet of you guys. Thank you. Big Brother is on CBS. It's actually, I mean, there's been some seasons where we didn't watch, but for me, it kind of just makes me remind me that we're in summertime because it's only on during the summer. Is there a girl from YouTube in that? I don't know. I'm trying to even think of which one it would be. Cool, Jomar. Yeah, I've watched back some of the videos, and it's just seeing his expressions about certain things. Like, you know, I've made mention to him, like, hey, you should eat all of it, but he doesn't want to eat all the food. So then, lately I've been not being so uptight about things in the video. I've not gotten into Naruto, but I've heard it's an awesome show to watch. No, and I feel like I should watch The Walking Dead because I love zombies. One of my favorite video game series is Resident Evil. So I don't know why I don't watch The Walking Dead. She's not on this season of Big Brother unless she's on some other, like, Big Brother, like a celebrity Big Brother. Maybe she's on another one. Getting distracted. See how we are on battery life. 10%. Still pretty good. 10% and 6 of you still here. I think that's saying something. Well, now 7 of you. Hey, Fire Dragon, what's up? I can't recall if I've ever seen your name in any of my videos before, but I'm glad you are here. He's definitely a real good guy. It's not an act for sure. All right, I think Game of Thrones is also another one that I feel like everyone under the sun watches it, and then people always ask, do you watch it? And I'm like, no, I don't. Yep, it's the only place I've ever been my whole life, California. I can't imagine living in another state. A few years ago, we went to Alaska, and I remember thinking, we're not even in America anymore. I mean, I know we're in America, but it just felt so different than what I'm used to. Obviously, when every day is like -10 and you're wearing like 6 layers of clothes, it's gonna feel different, right? I heard Denver is a happening spot. What shows do you watch, Fluffy? And Jomar, I will look out for you on Instagram. I haven't been to Canada either. There's a lot of places I want to go to. I still want to travel quite a bit. Yes, the Northern Lights is definitely a sight to see. When we went to Alaska, it was the last thing we saw before we had to get back on our plane to go back home. And we didn't think we were going to even see the lights because it was overcast the days that we were there. But fortunately, it like kind of cleared up and then we were able to see it. I'm sure Canada is very cold. Do you have your go-to shows on Food Network? Turon. What's Turon? Hey, what's up? If you guys want to follow another awesome mukbanger, make sure you check out Hello. Do you go by Di or D? I'm not sure. But you should check out her channel too. She's great. Well, you know what? You kind of are late because I'm almost on hour 2, but no one's keeping track. My phone's about to die, so I'm kind of gonna go until the phone is donezo. But props for you to going to the gym on a Friday night. Like I can't even remember the last time I've been to the gym on a Friday, or the last time I've been to a gym. I love Food Network Star. Sometimes when I'm filming, I can kind of get that like, oh, this is what you need to do if you are actually on a cooking show. You need to take small bites so you don't chew so long. You need to make sure you tell a story as you are cooking your food. You need to give tips. Like all of those things like are in the back of my mind, and I'm just thinking to myself, you're just on Facebook Live. You're not that big of a deal. Ooh, sweet fried pastry with plantain in it. That sounds good. Oh, I'm sure your hair is on fleek. I don't see it, but based on your profile pic, I mean, it looks like it's on fleek. Do I look like a Food Network star? That's a really high compliment. Chopped is awesome too. I remember watching Chopped the very first time and I was like, what is this? And then I couldn't look away. I've done a few cooking competitions. I mean, they were like very informal, like team building activities through work or like friends. And now that I think about it, I've never been on a team that's won. And I'm kind of like hurt by that because I feel like I'm pretty good at it. But maybe my food isn't as good as I think it is. I don't know. I could eat a busted can of biscuits right now. I'm not hungry. But that's hilarious, Fluffy. My favorite school year was probably... Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I guess probably senior year of high school. Oh no, actually 8th grade. 8th grade of junior high. Because that was the year where I felt like I was on top of the world. I was top of my class. Probably not top of the class, but I was like in the top 10 probably, and had a good group of friends. Yeah, everything was going like good for me. It's probably my favorite year of school. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking my phone. I'm just scrolling down to make sure my phone's not about to die, and then I don't even get to say goodbye to you guys. Like I said, next time I film a live one, I will make sure that the orientation is filled to the screen so you guys aren't just like looking at my face, I guess. Have more negative space. How are those Turons tasting? Did I say that right? That's the trick. You just got to get your teachers to like you. And you know what? Later on in life, that's going to be the same thing. It's all about whether people like you. So do what you can. That's my advice here. Just be likable. Be a good person. Be a nice person. Surprisingly, that might be hard for some people. Too grown? Well, I have a friend and her name is spelled Twee Ron. Yeah, it's good for a hot day. It's probably not something I would drink normally, but I just didn't want to go overboard with anything else I had on hand. But it's even though it's grapefruit, it's actually pretty sweet. I think I should just finish it though. It was a good question and very appropriate. I probably, if I knew it was her, I would have probably said first grade then. Yeah, I haven't watched Hannah Hart 2, but I know exactly who she is now. It's warm right now. I have a cheese joke. Cheese. I mean, I think that worked. You're welcome to come to California anytime. The air in California? Oh, I guess the humidity. I don't really understand how hair works, but apparently in certain areas it's not good for your hair, right? I don't know. A live mukbang? Yeah, I could definitely do one of those in the future. I think that might be fun. Or it definitely would be fun because I think this is already fun and I don't even have anything I'm eating in front of you guys, so I guess I would just have to schedule it so people can tune in. I just don't know when people are actually on. I don't have any good horror stories. I actually don't like, even though I like to play video games that are scary, I don't like many other things that are pretty scary. Yes, I do have a Snapchat. It's the same as my Instagram. Probably don't use it as much, but you guys are welcome to add me if you want. I think it's that name. Well, I guess the rain comes in at a good time, and so if you're sweating, it'll cool you off? Question mark? I don't know why, but when you said that, I just imagined your hair again, fluffy. I'm actually craving a can of Busted Biscuits right now. Cool. Yeah, I'll figure out a way. Thank you, Yacky Snacky. Yeah, I don't know what my trick is. Drink a lot of water and I sleep about 7 hours a night. So I don't know if that's been working or not. I don't have a season pass yet, but we are considering one once we get married. It might be something to do when we have some downtime. I don't know if I would ever go to Disneyland myself because I was going to say if I had an annual pass, maybe I would go right now, but then I don't know if I would go by myself. There's no fish around here, for sure. 5% now. How low should I let it go before I sign off? Oh, do you really? How fun. I went last year, and that was enough for me to feel okay for the next couple of years. So All right. Well, my phone just did that dimming of the screen, and we are approaching hour 2. So I want to say thank you everyone who stuck around, asked questions, didn't say anything, but was still here. I appreciate you guys. I will definitely eat something delicious tonight because you guys helped me overcome any waiting around and being bored. So hopefully if you guys see me around on another live, you will join in again. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I will see you guys next time. Make sure, well, you guys are all subscribed. That's why you're all here, right? So thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I'll see you guys next time. I don't know why I got really scripted all of a sudden. It probably should have been more genuine and natural, right? I need to work on that. See, I would have been eliminated if I was on Food Network Star. I would have been that girl that rehearses and practices too much. Good night, everyone.